They are 3- and 4-year-olds, discovering, sharing, and learning together, all together, in an integrated classroom.
I really like that our daughters are in classes with a variety of children, different backgrounds, everything. That is so important because that's life. That's life.
Our child, in the first 2 weeks that he was here, they identified the things that he needed help with. It's just exciting to see him develop and change and become the little boy that we knew that he could be.
When you walk in the classroom, you would have no idea which children are receiving special education services. Parents seem to feel so much better about that process where their child isn't singled out.
These children and parents are being served by community partners, working together to serve early childhood needs through blended preschool programs. In these learning environments, no one is labeled. Everyone benefits, and children once served in separate programs are in the same classroom, just like they'll be when they enter kindergarten. Nationally, a growing number of cities and towns are using this approach. And in Kansas, 3 demonstration learning communities are serving children in Coffeyville, Liberal, and Rossville. The goal is to learn from these programs and to provide support for other communities as the state develops models for the Kansas preschool program.
I think this project is an exemplary model for combining resources, dollar resources, and people resources to collectively do something stronger and better for kids and families.
Some of the resources that we share include space, staff, professional development opportunities, a combination of state and federal resources. Keep our programs more stable. Combining resources, I think, is really making the most of what we have to provide the highest level of service.
I have immense support available. I have an interpreter that's able to come in and communicate with my Hispanic children who speak little English. I have Tri-County support for my special needs children.
Not only will children with special needs receive help at an earlier age, students will have the opportunity to receive other services that support their learning, like dental and health screenings. This whole child approach prepares children for more than the classroom. It prepares them for life.
Having comprehensive services at one location, it makes things easier. To serve a child, you have to serve a lot of different areas and not just the educational needs.
I was in our early childhood center around 11 o'clock, and I heard about this thing where we're serving family-style food. It was just amazing to see the adults in the room and the students in the room sitting around a table, just like you would think a family should be sitting around a table to eat dinner. That's good, because that's relationship building. That's a foundation for communication.
I think our kindergarten teachers will feel that they don't have to spend the first 9 weeks or first semester working on building those social emotional skills to the extent that they have in the past, that children will come ready to learn.
Using a collaborative process, partner organizations are developing creative strategies to meet their community's unique needs and goals. They braid funds, select curriculum, and find a way to meet program standards and requirements.
Those of us who want to provide high-quality educational settings are all really looking at the same kinds of standards. So no matter what the funding source or what the regulatory entity, if high-quality care is what is being looked at, then those regulations really come together pretty well.
What we figured out is we're more alike than we are different. When you focus on how much you're alike, it makes it much easier to adapt and be flexible and make things work.
Technical assistance will be available to help more communities create their own models or programs. The demonstration learning communities will share their lessons learned.
We're hoping to formulate a technical assistance team that would have like communities look at our 3 diverse communities, hopefully identify with them, and we would be able to share with them the process and the strengths of what we have done.
If you're really determined that early childhood education is an important thing in your community and in your school district, you'll find ways to make those things work.
Demonstration Learning Project classrooms show that we can give children the tools they need to succeed. And the more communities create partnerships for early childhood education, the brighter the future will be for all our children and families.
Last week we had PAC night, which is parent and children together. I had no idea until that night what an impact I was making in my children's lives and what an impact this program was making overall in the community. Those parents, they shared great feelings towards the program. My child loves coming to school. He's a different kid. She's much more happy. And so knowing that you're able to provide that for those parents, it's a remarkable feeling.